Give it to him, babe.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. With all that, what you gonna do?
See? That's right, girl. You sound great. Now we just got to turn this volume all the way down on our screen. Though,
Oh, yeah, my bad.
You know, we don't double up.
Oh.
But there you go. All right, Lifestylers, we're back. It's another Wednesday in the trenches, and you're locked in and live with Jordan Marshall, Jess Wood, my homegirl, Team Jess and Jordan, also known as, and we're back on the official Secrets Hideaway Podcast, babe.
See, it doesn't look that bad, Jordan.
Well, I mean, no, it looks great, actually. And Jared says, what's up? What up, Jared? We got a new like from Jared Hughes. Thanks for the like, brother. Hope you're into it.
You're so sweet.
Before we get this incredible podcast episode rolling for y'all again, happy Wednesday, by the way. Make sure you're smashing the like button, the follow button, following all things Secrets Hideaway on all of our platforms. Everything from Facebook to Instagram to the new platform now known as X, formerly known as Twitter. Right? We still got the bird up there because people, you know, they're not sure yet. But it is the X platform now. So make sure you're following all things Secrets Hideaway, right, babe?
We have the bird up there because we still want to make sure y'all know how to do the bird.
Yes, and we love giving people the bird. What kind of bird? This kind of bird?
The bird.
I love
the
it.
bird is the word that you
The
heard.
bird is the word. The bird is the word. And look at me. I'm making messes. We're just spilling stuff on our cloth. It's all right, though. It's a cloth. It'll absorb.
Just leave it alone.
You like that? We're just
You're
gonna
making it.
kind of push that off. This is how we clean things in the Wood Marshall household, too, just so you know. We just
So you guys know who the clean freak of this
Ray.
relationship is.
What you guys didn't see is that towel got thrown in by our amazing show producer, DJ Infinite. The homie's always got our back. There you go. He saw me in distress, just in case I drowned.
And I just would let Jordan Marshall drown.
She would. She would. But now I'm going to take a sip of Red Bull. And, babe, why don't you say hi to everybody watching? You know?
Should we cheers?
Chin chin on a Wednesday. So welcome back, Lifestylers. It's been an eventful couple of days since we last saw y'all and checked in. We had an incredible weekend kicking off Hallowswing 15. We're going to get into that and unpack that a little bit today. Big shout out to our Lifestylers. We want to know where you're watching from, where you're checking in.
Oh, hey. Someone said hi.
Who said hi?
You're better with words than I am.
Oh, my God. It's the homie Yarden. What's up, dude? Nice to see you. And thanks for checking in, guys. We want to know, guys and gals, where you're watching from, where you're looking from, and checking out all your Secrets Hideaway to do. We want to put you guys in on the 411. We got an amazing weekend coming up. And like I said, we got a whole lot to unpack from this past weekend. A lot of cool topics on the show today, babe. But before we get into anything crazy, how are you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing great. I'm getting ready. I feel pretty rested from this weekend, don't you?
You know what? I'm very rested. We had our 2 days off. We had our Monday, Tuesday. We actually got our Monday, Tuesday off this week. So
I know. It was
I'm
nice.
feeling rested, rejuvenated. You know, I need that 48 hours in there. You know, we come in and we go pretty hard from like Wednesday through the weekend. And it is amazing. And we have so much fun with y'all.
Absolutely.
But, you know, by Sunday, come Sunday, I'm exhausted.
It does
about
get, yes. It does. This past Sunday, we were definitely feeling a little under the weather.
A little bit, but you know what it is? I mean, I think we just have so much going on here on property. Obviously, you know, decorating all things Hallowswing. We had a whole bunch of activations, live scare performances, not to mention the past couple of weekends before Hallowswing. You know, we've had our anniversary weekend. We had the Swinger Society group here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of been nonstop, you know?
It has, and it's still going to be nonstop all the way through till the end of the year, honestly.
We are definitely hitting the gas here at Secrets Hideaway, and we want to thank each and every one of y'all for being loyal and amazing Lifestylers. Thank you for tuning into Secrets. Thank you for your patronage. We appreciate y'all and helping us celebrate 15 years of lifestyle here. We are on our 15th year and celebrating, and Secrets Hideaway has kind of been this amazing mishmash of lifestyle. For 15 years, it's kind of worn a couple of different looks, and it's been outfitted a couple of different ways. And I feel like the Secrets Hideaway that we have right now at this very moment, with all of our new items being built, the outdoor tiki bar we're going to get into a little bit here. I want to kind of present that to all of our Lifestylers now that we know what's going to happen with that. And we have a little bit of a completion window on that. That is, it's actually getting built. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit, but there's so many cool projects, so many new lifestyle to-dos being added. I feel like every week, babe, we're adding something new out here, right?
Absolutely. So just from the beginning of the year to it being a 2-story tiki to now it's actually fully almost ready. It's just crazy. So if you haven't seen the new updated and improved Secrets Hideaway, you need to get here starting with Hallowswing weekend.
Yeah, that's right, guys and gals. And speaking of that, we can actually jump into that. So our brand new outdoor tiki structure, if you've been an avid guest and frequent visitor of Secrets, or maybe you've only been here once or twice, but there's no possible way that you can miss that giant structure that's being built, it seems like weekend after weekend. That is going to be an open air tiki bar experience. experience. So as you can see, we've started to lay the tiled floor in there. It's the same tile that matches our pool area. So that's going to be a whole paved surface for our guests to hang out in. We're actually moving our satellite bar where you can normally find bartenders like Jimmy sometimes, Sebi sometimes out there.
Yep.
We also have, who else is also out? Ellie's out there sometimes. That's our secondary bar. So if you walk outside to the pool area and you come through the security stand, it's that first bar that you see on your left that's just kind of like hanging out in that little area. We're going to be moving that satellite bar experience to the tiki area. So you're going to actually have a tiki bar area kind of facing our spa bar. So it's going to kind of look bar to bar.
Yeah.
And we're going to have 2 amazing bar locations. And then behind the bar area, we're actually towards the fence. Once that ground by the tiki bar is already paved out, we're going to have fire pits back there. It's going to be a little chill spot. So we're definitely working on bringing some bigger and badder activations to the Secrets property. Some really cool tailgate and bar style games like foosball and some other stuff like that. Some ping pong tables maybe. So where lifestylers can get a little bit more of a gaming experience on their own and meet some cool people and have some fun. So kind of making that back area a little more pub and less club to where you can have your poolside club vibes, but you could also kind of escape to the back end of the outdoor property and, chill out by a fire pit, play some foosball, hang out. So it's so cool to kind of see that area being erected, right, babe?
Absolutely. And like Jordan's saying, we're going to have like Jenga, bring back like the old school checkers and chess, if you remember.
I never saw the chess table. You said you saw that, right, babe? That was a big
I
thing
did. Yes, it was by that tiki bar. So we're re-erecting all the things. That's how we do it here at Secrets Hideaway.
That's right, Joe. And we got a couple more months as we make our way towards the new year and the holiday season here at Secrets Hideaway. And like Jess was saying, we do have coming up this weekend our second weekend of Hallowswing 15. We kicked things off this past weekend with a bang. This past Thursday, we opened things up with an amazing room crawl. It was so much fun. We had a lot of great rooms on the card, and it went over so well that we're doing it again this Thursday night, right, babe?
Yeah, tomorrow.
So I feel like this is a great time to shout out to our lifestylers to get some help on this, right? What do you think?
Absolutely.
Give them the breakdown, babe.
We have a couple rooms that have signed up, but we need a couple more. So if you are interested in being a part of the room crawl this weekend, please email entertainment@secretsfl.com. You can reach out to Jordan and myself via Instagram Messenger, or you can drop a line here.
That's right. We need your rooms, y'all. So like Jess said, if you're coming to be with us on property this weekend and you're going to be here from Thursday on, Thursday night is our incredible Halloween enthused room crawl for everybody. So it went over great last weekend. We plan on having another great one this weekend for the Thursday night event. And what we'll do is you guys can reach out to us like Jess was saying. And I'm reading right here. Ray was here. Ray Torres said last weekend was bananas, Jess.
Yes.
So he had a blast. So thank you, Ray, for all the love. We appreciate it, man.
Roy.
And yes, Roy, excuse me. See, that another change the context, Jordan. That's another thing you got to do. So reading, what are we doing here, And then I got my homie Rick also, too. Rick's from my neck of the woods. Is a DJ that I met back in Vanilla. But Ricky happens to also understand this lifestyle game pretty well. And Rick, what up, dude? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for checking in. And it's a little different when I went from the Mastering Mitzvahs podcast to the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. 2 different podcasts, different stuff, but just talking stuff, you know what I mean? Talking smack one way or another, right, babe?
Absolutely, in all the best ways. All the best ways.
I love it. We got a lot of people checking in, babe. We got Madsen checking in. What's up, Mad? Nice to see you. We got Kevin in the building. Shout out to Roy again. Yarden saying what's up. This is great. We got a nice little chat here, y'all.
Yeah.
And lifestylers, feel free to hit the chat a little bit if there's a topic, a question, something you want Jess and I to unpack, something we could help you with in your lifestyle journey, whether here at Secrets or anywhere else that you do your lifestyle experiences. We'd love to help you out. And coming up in just a couple, we're going to put our topic on the table in a little bit. We got some stuff to talk about today.
Yeah.
And you guys could help us break that down. But like we were saying before, we had an amazing Hallowswing kickoff weekend. And Thursday night kicked things off with our room crawl, which was off the hook. So make sure you get all those rooms into us again ASAP. You could drop them on the thread here. Email us. Let us know. We want you guys to be a part of that because, babe, we're only taking 8 or 10 rooms on that, right?
Yeah. Yep. So
we're keeping it keeping it controlled.
Absolutely. And we're going to shout it out even tomorrow by the pool if we don't have enough rooms. So basically, it's a great way to mix and mingle and meet newbies, just everyone to have a good time. It's a great way to start our trick or treat Hallowswing weekend.
That's right. That's right. And Luis is commenting here that the door decorating contest was great too. They had a blast doing that as well. Man, we love that you guys are receiving our all of our amazing activities so well. It's so great. You know, Jess, myself, our entertainment team, we sit night after night and really, how can we bring all of our lifestylers new ways to party, different things to do, and it gets a little crazy trying to plan new stuff every week, but we love it, right?
Oh my gosh, we have so much fun with it. Even after we leave this property, we're still always thinking about this property.
Always thinking. It's always on the brain, always hanging out.
Entertainment at Secrets Hideaway is a 24/7 job, y'all.
Revolving door, baby. Actually, literally, as we speak right now on the podcast, we have our Rockstar teammates, Commander Midnight and our homegirl Denise, are literally still adding decor to this property to make it even more spookified. So it's been an amazing Halloween season so far, and we're just getting started, right, babe?
Absolutely. It's all the spooky, all the scary. We got amazing skits that Dead Effects came up with. And it's just, you guys got to be here, y'all. You don't want to miss all the things.
Definitely, y'all, because we're coming back this weekend, and weekend number 2 is going to be a banger, and we're lighting things up. It's going to be even more exciting, even more fun. So like Jess was saying, you got to get here, be in it to win it. We do have a sold-out Saturday coming up again.
Friday, Saturday is sold out, but you still can get same-day tickets.
Full day and night passes, y'all.
Yep.
And let me tell you, it's a really great way to hang out, especially if you're looking to get acclimated into the Secrets scene. You know, coming for our day or our evening events is great because it locks you in for that particular time's party, but it's not too much. You know what I mean? You can come in, say what's up, meet some new people, hang out, and then like you can kind of make what you can of it, and then maybe try it again another day or something like that. Having the day and the evening experiences where you're not locked into a multi-day thing or crazy stuff is also a great way to go about starting your run here at Secrets.
And normally what happens is people come for the day party and then they also buy a night pass as well because they don't want to leave.
I was just going to say that. If you're buying the day, chances are you're coming back for the night. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
And we got some great shout outs here on the thread too, babe. We got Yarden said, love Sammy at the front desk. Big shout out to the homie Sammy. Hey, we don't get too many times that we could shout this homie out. He works the overnight shift at our front desk. So a little bit of love to the homie Sammy doing his thing. Thank you so much. Another one of our Secrets Hideaway rock stars that you might not get to see too often because he works through the night. So showing him a little love. I love that.
Sammy loves seeing me in the morning because he gets his Jess hug.
See, that's kind of why he thinks why I think he works overnight so many times, because he's locking in for that hug every morning.
I know. You just never know. But I love Sammy
I would set
too.
my watch to it too. If I knew I was getting a hug from you every morning, I'd be here. I'd be with a smile on. I'd be kicking butt. And I'd be like, "Where's my hug?" Yeah.
Well, you get you get all the benefits, babe.
That is true. I do get hooked up. And
we'll leave it at that.
We got Barbie here saying that, yes, we do have a great time. Barbie, thank you for the love. And Dean saying, see you in 13 days from Canada. Yo, big shout out to our Canadian lifestylers. We got a whole lot of love for our Canadian lifestyle group, man. Such a cool group. They bring so many amazing vibes with them. If you haven't been down here yet to inquire or see any of this group, man, they are such a blast, have so much fun. So anytime our Canadian lifestylers come through, make sure you say what's up. We love our Canadian peeps. And thanks for the love, y'all. Can't wait to see you in 13 days. That's going to be fun.
Can't wait to see everyone.
Everybody.
It's going to be a great time, y'all.
But we're unpacking all things Hallowswing. We had our kickoff weekend this past weekend. It was awesome. And babe, why don't we start with what we got going on property right here tonight, Wednesday, and then we'll go into the weekend.
You got it, babe. So tonight, Erotic Rendezvous is with your Commander Midnight.
Yes, the homie. He's back.
This is where you find your alter egos and go from there. So
correct.
Yeah, so that's where it's like an alters 101. So maybe you're not sure if you're a dom or a sub or you're a flip or a switch.
Right.
Which means you could go either or.
Now, these alter personalities are very interesting because when you hear something like an alter, you're like, oh, an altered personality or somebody else. Now, it can go a couple of different ways. Correct. It might be something as simple as, I could be Jordan Marshall here, but when I, immerse myself in the dungeon with Jess, maybe I put a mask on, or I have, a special outfit that I wear, or a certain type of style or persona that I put myself into to kind of better adapt to that dungeon atmosphere. You know what I mean? So, alters can it's kind of like a wide range of how you want to kind of conduct your personality and how much you want to bring to the table on it. So, somebody like a Commander Midnight who fully jumps into that altar. I mean, when he's here and, decorating and doing all the stuff, like he, comes as his original personality. And, and he always goes by Commander Midnight, but, he's dressed in his shorts. He's got the Club Swingster tee. He's got his, his snapback hat on. But boom, when we're immersed in that dungeon, whatever the theme, the vibe, the energy. I mean, for those pharaoh tombs, Midnight looked like he was straight out of ancient Egypt last week.
Seriously, y'all. It was like he was the tomb king.
Right? So it's awesome to see how the idea of this altar, depending on your intensity, so to speak, or the amount that you want to be involved, you can kind of touch on the altar personality a little, or you can completely submerge yourself. And that's what this class is going to be so great for, right, babe?
Absolutely. And I just want to break down this flyer for a second, if you can see it.
It's not an interview. Is it an interview going on in that flyer?
It could be an interview with the vibrator.
I hope that's a vibrator microphone.
She's going to take the vibrator microphone to whatever Altar 101 may be happening.
That's right. The microphone's good for other things too, so to speak, right?
That's right. Well, I know y'all, I take a vibrator and those head massagers, like the claw, like where so I
kind of like.
So I take the vibrator and the claw, and then you do it together. Do you get what I'm saying, right?
Well, people don't realize that, like, you can, right? It's a quick way to take a nap. It feels awesome, but people don't realize that you could use a vibrator. If people hear the word vibrator, like, oh, I know what that's for. It doesn't necessarily have to just be for that. The vibrator can be another massage tool for whatever part of your body. So it's cool to see how.
Or a microphone.
It's cool to see how, certain BDSM tools and, BDSM assistants are used to, and how people can kind of use them in different scenarios where you could use them for obviously what they're for, or, hey, I'm going to take a different, approach and do something like Jess said, and hey, we're going to use this as a head massager, So there's so many different ways you could approach the BDSM portion of this. And again, that's what this amazing class of altars and being hosted live from our dungeon, where you'll have our elite dungeon team there to help you with a hand-guided sort of tutorial. So that way you're going through all this stuff properly. Absolutely.
And we have the best of the best here.
That's right. We sure do. And that'll be tonight. That kicks off when again, babe? That's
8 p.m. in Club Swingster.
That'll be live from our dungeon, y'all. So when you come through, if you come out to Secrets, just go to the front desk, let them know that you're here for our altars event, and they'll direct you right to Club Swingster to have some fun. And then from there, you'll be able to take everything out towards our bar, to our spa bar, use all the fun that you had in the class to help make a new connection or meet some new people. There's always people on property that not only come out for the dungeon events, but also come out to meet some great people. So it's a great icebreaker as well, too.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Always fun here.
It is always a great time here. Always a great time. So we have our dungeon event, our altars event going on tonight. And then, babe, how are we going to rock and roll? So when we move into Thursday, again, we're kicking off Hallowswing again, right?
Yes, sirree, with our trick-or-treat
weekend
room crawl.
Weekend number two.
And then we still have Dirty Bingo. So we'll have all the itineraries up for you guys to see. What's happening when, so we'll get that up for you.
Right. Now, the trick-or-treat room crawl is a lot of fun, so obviously if you want to be a part of it, we mentioned this earlier on in the show, just get us your room number, and you could obviously let us know the type of shots you're going to be making for everybody. Candy is also a cool thing, too. If you want to make it a trick-or-treat thing, you could have, some people had some blow pops, suckers, little individually packaged candy and the pumpkins outside. They made it really cool, so it was almost like when you stopped along the tour, little candy, a little shot, and it was a cool little trick-or-treat kickoff to the weekend. So definitely a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing all of our lifestylers lock in on this and have a blast. And then, babe, we're moving towards Friday. The Homie Infinite already has our flyers up. What do we got this weekend?
So it's Hell's Gate on Friday.
Sure is.
And then that's where we're going to do our door decorating contest. So if you are on property, decorate your door, and then we have staff walk around, I said, between like 9 and 11, where we judge your door first, second, third place, and then we announce the winner the next day at the pool party. And then Saturday.
Right. Well, really quick, before you get to Saturday, babe, I just want to jump on this door decorating contest for a second. We had a couple of our members come up to us saying, when's the best time to decorate? Honestly, when you get to property, just knowing that your door is going to be looked at, say, hey, I want to be a part of the decorating contest. Even when you get there on Thursday, if you have a couple of minutes, make the door right when you get there. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Then you don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. It's all good. Like the second you get, because the Thursday night is cool. If you're arriving on Thursday for the weekend, it's a great time to kind of get all the ducks in a row, because though we are building towards, the craziness for the weekend, it's not crazy yet. So there's time to get stuff in. You have time to, if you need to run to the store and pick something up extra, you're not missing anything yet. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Did I hit that right? You know, I want to make sure people know they have time to do this and that there's a space allotted. It doesn't have to be done on Friday, right? Like they could do it at any point this weekend when they get here, as long as they're ready for that Friday.
Exactly.
Judging, you
Yes,
know?
they could do it today, tomorrow, Friday, but between that 9 to 11 slot is when the judges will be going around to the rooms.
Correct. And then the following Saturday at our pool party, just like we did last weekend, is where we announce our winners. And we
Absolutely.
Have, what we have, babe? We have first, second, and third prizes this weekend, right?
Yep.
And we did drink tabs for everybody last year, so we had some free drinks for our winners last weekend.
And it'll be the same for this weekend.
Sweet. We got some more free booze for y'all. I mean, hey, listen, we got to give something away, right? Why not that? It's a great time. Great way to start the party here at Secrets.
Absolutely.
So we got you guys ready to rock and roll, and that'll be Friday night. Now, don't forget, in addition to, these door decorating contests and the room crawls we have going on, the Dead FX team is back in the house.
Absolutely.
So once the sun sets here on Hallowswing, the freaks, the ghouls, all the scary comes out to play, right, babe?
Absolutely. And then we have a great performances as well this weekend.
That's
every
right.
night. So
What'd you think of the performances last weekend? They were pretty crazy.
they were crazy. The human pincushion yo.
Uh-huh.
I had to honestly turn away.
I thought he was faking it, and then I looked real close. I'm like, yo, this guy is literally stapling money to his body.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, I could think of a better. Get a safe. I'm like, get a safe, homie. And then you don't have to worry about losing your money. Why are you stapling it to yourself? You know what I mean? Nuts. But hey, it was a lot of fun, and we had a blast doing it. And big shout out to Corey, Amanda, the Dead FX team, because they're going to be back doing it again for y'all. Dude, there was even a point last weekend where people were getting murdered and thrown in the pool. Not for real, obviously. It was part of the show, but it was really great because it snuck up on all of our guests. We had no clue. All of a sudden, the music goes out. Michael Myers is running around the pool, throwing people in there. It was just a really, really great kind of sneak up on you and catch you by surprise kind of thing. So, again, hats off to Corey and Amanda, the whole Dead FX team. Looking forward to having that entire scare team on property again this weekend. It's going to be a super, super dope time. So that's Friday, and then going into Saturday, what was our theme again Saturday, babe, that we had?
The asylum.
Yes, the asylum theme is awesome. So make sure that y'all, when you come through, Saturday night is also going to be, we're going to be getting everybody together. We want to see your best costumes, your coolest costumes, your scariest, your crazy. Get nuts, because we have a Saturday night costume contest, don't we?
Absolutely. And the prizes this week are bigger than last week. So make sure your costumes this week are bigger than last week.
That's right. That's right. So we got to go bigger and badder and bolder every weekend in. And don't forget, y'all, I was making the announcements on property last weekend. Every Saturday, so this Saturday, next Saturday, obviously Halloween weekend, we're going to have our costume contest out at midnight by the poolside, right?
But not on Saturday.
Right.
Next weekend
right.
is
Next
Thursday.
weekend is our Thursday night because it's actually obviously the Halloween event, right? So, but like I said, we're Saturday night is our costume contest. Next Thursday, we're hooking you up as well. So basically, the moral of this story is to make sure your costumes get bigger, badder, and better every time because the money and the prizes are increasing, right?
Absolutely. So what Jordan was saying, I concur.
Yes. So make sure you guys keep with it. So that's your full runner show for the rest of the weekend. It's going to be awesome and off the hook. We even have a special guest set this weekend from the homie, the one only DJ Chino is going to be in the house. I love when Chino comes to town and comes to Secrets to rock out. One of Orlando's finest. This dude's an award-winning producer and puts it together. Man, his sets are super fire. And when he's on property here, it's like having part of our extended family. So big shout out to Chino. He'll be in the house. And I know you're excited for that one too, right, babe?
Absolutely. Love Chino when he's here. It's just it's a treat because we don't get him all the time.
That's right. That's right. So he's going to be here rocking it out as well. Remember, if you're celebrating birthdays, if you have something special, an anniversary or anything like that, make sure you get with our VIP team, Marie and the ladies, making sure we're hooking you guys and gals all up to celebrate properly here at Secrets Hideaway. Our cabana service, our bottle service, our hookahs are all ready to go for this weekend for y'all. So you could either hit the threads, shoot us a message, or VIP at secretsfl.com is a great way to go about that, right?
I don't know about you, babe, but I would love any of these women to help take care of me.
I mean, this is a screensaver. This screensaver is straight from our bedroom on our ceiling. I had it enlarged. Well, I actually had it taken down to scale for the podcast, but thank you, Jess, for letting me use our
You're
wall
so
poster
welcome,
in our
babe.
bedroom.
Anytime.
That's cool. But yeah, check out the ladies, man. I mean, it looks great, and as great as it looks, all these beautiful ladies have just as amazing personalities. They take such great care of our guests, and it is a really, really super cool Secrets Hideaway experience. So make sure you get with Maria, the ladies, and our lovely VIP ladies of Secrets Hideaway for your weekend festivities. You can't go wrong.
Absolutely. all the amazing, beautiful ladies.
That's right. So, as we're rocking and rolling here, we have so many great things going on. It's officially Hallowswing 15. We're rocking into what we kind of feel, and I think is kind of our Super Bowl season for Halloween, and all the scariness comes out, all the costumes, all the fun. And, you know, babe, it's so crazy because Halloween brings such a fun, weird, cool, spooky, candy-ish type of fun to the table. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. So right now, I want to break this down. Jess and I were listening to a radio show at one of the local, Orlando-based stations here in the car the other day, and they were talking about Halloween as a whole. And they were saying something crazy, that Halloween time of year is one of the biggest times of year when people cheat on their significant other. And Jess and I were thinking about this, and we wanted to table it to you guys, our lifestyle audience, and gals, our lifestyle audience. Cheating in the lifestyle, like to us, that doesn't really make sense. Like you don't have to do that, right, babe? Like, help me break this down, because we were talking about this for a minute in the car when it came on and it was so great. It was such a perfect topic. So, explain this a little.
So I would agree that. So I would say personally, I can't say for anyone else.
Right.
What brought me to the lifestyle and what keeps me interested, I guess, and that's not the right, but what brought me to the lifestyle was a place that I can be myself. Mm-hmm. I don't have any judgment for being the way I am. Mm. No, everyone accepts me for who I am, and that's a nymphomaniac.
And rest in peace to our inbox. Thanks, babe. She puts it all out there for all the viewers, Now
just, what the lifestyle is you're able to find a person where you're able to explore lifestyle, whatever that means to you. Maybe it's another girl, maybe it's another guy, maybe it's a girl guy, maybe it's just watching, maybe it's BDSM. But that's what interests me in the lifestyle in the first place, was I found a place that I can be me.
Right.
And so it was really cool to hear when Jordan and I got in the car yesterday morning, and that this topic was on. The topic was just playing in the car, and we're like, this would be a great topic to talk about
perfect
for our podcast tomorrow, because it was this Ashley Madison survey.
Correct. And now, if y'all are familiar with the Ashley Madison site, this has been an application or a website for people that are pretty much looking to cheat, and like, it's so crazy to me. And let me rewind for a second. Coming from a vanilla-based DJ who has spent the majority of his life in nightlife and the club scene and private events, we get certain stigmas put at us towards us as entertainers. And let me tell you, I wasn't always, forthcoming and telling the truth all the time. And, the lifestyle vibe has definitely helped me see things in a different light, and has helped our relationship to come to light in different ways. But the whole lying aspect in this, I'm like, I realize there's a business and a market for everything, babe, but like the whole like distrust thing here, to me, it doesn't really make sense, because if you're a couple in this, or if you're involved in this lifestyle, there should be some form of communication going on, right? There has to be.
Yeah.
And if you're a single here, it's you and 9 other people that are singles. There's really not that many.
Right.
So if you're a single doing it, mazel tov, more power to you. But for the most part, I feel like there has to be some sort of substance. There's some sort of talk, conditions, a game plan that each group kind of has before they should have. Now, granted, it's not all, rainbow and snowflakes, you know what I mean? But, and us included too, our lifestyle journey has had its twists and turns. But for the most part, the lying part just never, I don't know, maybe you guys could put this on the chat, lifestylers, chime in on this, like, have you experienced somebody that was deceitful? Have you experienced maybe not so truthful situations? Have you had a relationship with your significant other where it's always been upfront and honest, and because of that, it's been such a great experience? Let us know, because this trending topic, they said that Halloween it's like the biggest time of year when people cheat. And one of the big things was that because people are wearing masks and you can't really tell who anybody is, it's almost like a green light to be like, oh, hey, I don't know you, you don't know me, and let's go. You know what I mean? Which I'm like, is that really a thing? Maybe I've been hanging out in lifestyle world for because we've been here for the past year straight.
Yeah, well.
So sometimes when Jess and I go out to the real world, we're like, what's going on out here? Like,
yeah, true.
It's so crazy. So If y'all have experienced this is huge. We'd love to hear back from you on this topic. And also too, babe, with these bullet points, it's saying literally that, another thing is that Halloween leads to cheating because of the party atmospheres and, obviously the anonymous costumes. So like, because there's so much partying, the drinking, where it's kind of loaded up for you to be in more of a, I guess, a cheating attitude, so to speak.
And it's people get to basically disguise themselves and dress up and be someone else to escape from their daily life.
Right.
Which I feel in lifestyle we just do on the regular because that's who we are. We just escape to lifestyle because you got to think a lot of people still think lifestyle is taboo.
Right.
So to us, people that come to Secrets Hideaway, we're like, we've already found our like outside of place that takes us outside of the traditional world. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the people that maybe haven't found lifestyle, this is their way to escape. Not saying it's right or wrong, but...
Well, babe, they're even saying here, like I'm reading these bullet points, they're saying that certain costumes, like the cheating in the workplace and cheating like in certain places have become so known that people have actually made Halloween costumes based on these scenarios. Like, so there's a certain percentages of people's Halloween costumes in 2024 saying that you're going to have a handyman and a homeowner. So think about that. That's the typical girl who's home alone. The handyman comes to do the work for the day, and he ends up stooping her. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
So like, you got a handyman and a homeowner. You got here the boss and the employee, the big CEO boss and the employee who's trying to, so like, it's so crazy that the corporate America has taken these scenarios so much. They're actually making money on this. Like, people are actually like, oh, what are you for Halloween? Oh, we're the boss and the assistant, the lead assistant. It's like, it's not the greatest combination, but it works. And people immediately understand it. So like the cheating vibe is out there is what I'm saying. So like, obviously these are things that have been acted upon and done. And like, I want to know if you've been involved in this. Has anybody gone out and cheated on Halloween? Is this like a time where you're like, oh, it could have been a while ago. I've been in a bad relationship. Everybody has their thing. I'm just curious because do certain holidays, certain weeks, certain days of the month make you want to cheat more than others? You know what I mean? Like, does it work like that? I don't know. Like, I mean, I'll be honest, from a guy who used to not be the most honest, I didn't care what day it was. I mean, it could be a Monday, Tuesday, his birthday, her birthday. I didn't do it that much, but I'm just saying, like, I was never like, oh, it's Halloween, I can cover my face. This is a good time to go do it.
People might be like, since I cover my face, it makes me feel better that I'm not myself.
Right. And that's a whole thing. Well, which brings us to altars, where you have a whole other ego that you can put this on. And, maybe that's the thing, too. You're looking for a way to make this palatable. Maybe as your disguise, it's a little easier on your head.
So next time,
easier on your heart.
We should call and be like, y'all just need to learn the term lifestyle.
That's right. Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like we could have called into this radio show right after him, like, hey, if y'all had the lifestyle vibe or something like we do here at Secrets Hideaway, all that lying, cheating, if you want to go one further, there is a very, very popular gentleman that's in the tabloids right now that is pretty much shutting everything down. You guys all listen. He's known to have these parties and all the crazy stuff. If that dude found lifestyle, this probably wouldn't be happening right now.
Who knows?
But that's why, like, it's so crazy to see how, this life that we've kind of chosen to embark upon, at least for the past year, is, granted, when we go through certain things, some of the stuff isn't easy.
Right.
But bringing it to the table and talking, I feel like I've communicated with you more than like I've communicated with anybody in my entire life. The past year has been so like this, but I know that every day I can look at you and be like, this girl knows everything that's going on in my life. Mm-hmm. She knows where I am. I trust you wholeheartedly. And like, I hope you do the same for me, like.
Absolutely.
It's not always perfect, but the lifestyle scenarios have allowed us and the people that, we're around and surround ourselves with the opportunities to, really live your best life and live an open and honest and carefree lifestyle to where it's easy. It's so much easier. I can talk to you. And I think that's the big thing too, is that, getting the ability to have these conversations with the significant other or with people that you're doing lifestyle with, the conversation themselves, that's where the depth comes in. That's where it's built, I think.
Absolutely. And I am honest to a fault.
Oh, to a fault, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good thing. Trust me, it's a very good thing. But, there's certain things that I'll even look at Jess and I'll be like, babe, I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, that's so crazy. But now I got to think about it. I'm like, oh, man, I don't even know what to do on that. But it's great. It really is good because it makes me and us as a whole look at the world in ways that we never would have. And I think we're getting the best of both. Your childhood innocence, your soft-spoken ability, just you being near and dear to everybody's heart from Wisconsin, and my kind of New York, New Jersey hustle. It's a nice blend.
I would agree. We balance each other out.
We love that blend. And speaking of all of this this topic that we have going for you, this is kind of how we want to move the show in the coming weeks too. Jess and I want to bring topics to the table, stuff that we could talk about, stuff that y'all can chime in on and give us your opinion, give us what you guys and gals think, because that's what we want. We want to help you guys, build lifestyle to the next level.
And help us too.
Yes, and it'll help us out as well, like Jess was saying. So on the topic of bringing topics to the table, we also had a word of the day today, right, babe? So why don't you hit everybody with that, and we'll go into that.
All right, so vetting is the word of the day.
Vetting, VETTING.
And that's assessing compatibility with potential partners.
And that's partners in the lifestyle. So if you're vetting lifestylers, let's say you came to Secrets and you're vetting some people. You're basically feeling some people out. You want to see what avenues you want to travel down. Maybe you're meeting a bunch of, different people and trying to get the best scenarios that are going to, give you the best lifestyle experience, because you don't just kind of jump, or maybe you do, if you don't want to just jump right into things, you have to kind of survey the field, right, babe?
Absolutely.
So, the vetting idea of it is, that's a big lifestyle term where, hey, if you're vetting stuff or if you're vetting people, you're out kind of surveying the scene, seeing what's going to, be the best type of personality or people you want to bring into your group to have a lifestyle experience.
Absolutely. So understanding their history, kink, lifestyle preferences, and other relevant information. It involves open and honest conversation about desires, boundaries, and expectations.
Yes, it's awesome. And we got some people here on the thread, babe. Dean's actually writing in that this is going to be their first ever trip to Florida coming up, and they're very excited to go. So some things you could expect, not only Florida, but your first trip ever to Secrets. Man, it's going to be a blast. We can't wait. And we're going to say, Dean, when you guys come through, feel free to shoot Jess and I a message when you guys are coming. We'd be more than happy to get you acclimated, introduce you to the right people, make sure you have great tours of Secrets. And
absolutely.
That we can have a blast, even more.
There's no better place, y'all.
Absolutely not. I'm saying, I could only imagine. I remember my first time at Secrets, let alone first time to Florida, so that's like a twofer right there.
And now here we are living here.
Right. We are living
See, we
here.
loved it so much, we moved.
Yes.
From Jersey and Wisconsin, y'all.
Jersey and Wisconsin, right now we're Orlando, Kissimmee.
And they say I'm a Floridian staple now that I got my Buc-ee's shirt on.
You ain't real Florida unless you got the Buc-ee's gear,
You got to go to a Buc-ee's, y'all. It's the nicest bathroom ever.
It is the nicest bathroom.
For real.
And they got great beef jerky. Beef jerky and bathrooms.
And you're going to be in there for an hour or two, honestly. Let's be
not
real.
the bathroom. Maybe the bathroom. Depends on what you ate in the car.
Well, Buc-ee's in general.
Right,
They
Buc-ee's
have
in
so
general.
much cool stuff to buy.
It is a game changer.
Ray says
That's
the
a
pork
good one.
sandwich, y'all.
That's a good one, too. And Dean, awesome, bro. Glad to see you rocking and rolling. They'll be out here on the 4th of November. So that'll be awesome, y'all. You guys are going to have a great time. Really, really cool. So once again, y'all, we are chopping it up here on the official Secrets Hideaway Podcast. Team Jess and Jordan in the building. As always, it's such a pleasure and an honor to be back here with all of our lifestylers kicking it Secrets style. And, we went over our topic. We had our words of the day. I know next week we're going to touch on the metaverse a little bit, babe. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on. And Secrets Hideaway goers, don't forget, we are on our second weekend of Hallowswing. Want to see y'all here rocking on property. It's going to be a banger. We're going to have so much fun. And big shout out to our Eye Candy family. They just had their takeover in Moonshine. Little Moonshine Mountain.
We honestly had a little FOMO.
We had a lot of FOMO. You could be honest, babe. We had a lot of FOMO. Last year we were there. This year we weren't.
But we had a great time here at Secrets Hideaway.
We did. Now, the only reason we weren't there is because we had to hold down the Hallowswing action here back on property. But we saw all the pictures. Shout out to Brandon, Shauna, the Eye Candy teams, our Eye Candy family. Big shout out to James and Direct. James and Jules and Direct out there rocking and rolling. So big shout out to the boys from Secrets holding it down, playing some great sets.
Oh, and today is Direct's birthday, y'all.
Yes, big shout out and a happy birthday shout out to our 2023 DJ of the Year, the homie Direct. Happy birthday, bro. And if you all are coming out this weekend, I'm sure Direct will be here celebrating again, because it's a month-long celebration for him. We're just letting him lock in.
I feel his whole life is a celebration, honestly.
So we're going to be celebrating direct again this weekend, so feel free to come through and help us toast the homie. And all things Hallowswing. Again, Corey and Amanda and the Dead FX team are back in the house with all of our scare actors. Once the sun sets on property, the scare actors will be hitting the grounds. We did have a few lifestylers last week that were asking if the actors came out and like grabbed them, did anything like that. Our actors do not come in contact with you, so don't worry about that. This weekend, you will be able to find them and locate them by their green VIP wrist bracelet that they'll have on. We're going to have that that bracelet on all the actors so that you could easily identify who's a scare actor and who's not. That way you don't think somebody random's just coming up and trying to scare you. So they are all trained professionals, and they're with us and here to help you all have a great time.
Absolutely. And to scare the S out of you.
That's right, to scare the S out of y'all. So with that being said, it has been an amazing, amazing episode. We hope you guys are having a great time with your week so far. If you have any sort of lifestyle questions, comments, concerns, feel free to send Jess and I a message. You could DM Secrets Hideaway. Definitely looking forward to chopping things up with y'all this weekend for Hallowswing. Don't forget, again, we have our room crawl kickoff Thursday. We have our door decorating contest following that. We also have our Halloween costume contest this Saturday night. Whew.
Lots of fun.
The hits are coming, baby. It's Hallowswing 15. We're back, baby. And you guys have been locked into the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. Babe, it was a good episode. I had fun with you.
I had so much fun talking about all the things. Secrets Hideaway.
Do you want to tell people about our scary earrings real quick? About our earrings?
Oh, the room of the week, babe.
Oh, my Lanta. How could we forget? Before we talk about our cool horror-type earrings we have, let's get the room of the week locked in real quick.
It's
What we
the
got, Ray Ray?
Fire and Ice room, right? Oh, Harley Quinn. And both. Oh, Fire and Ice and Harley Quinn. So we got 2 rooms, y'all.
It's 2 rooms of the week.
Both are great. You should book both of them.
I love it. So check it out. We got our Harley Quinn room. Literally has Harley Quinn all over it. The red, the white,
And that's an
the
interior
black.
room, so that faces the pool.
Correct. And the interior room is dope. Those are
So
more
is
of the
Fire
party
and Ice.
vibes. So that one, like Jess said too, and the Fire and Ice. Now, babe, you say that the interior rooms are great for the party if you're coming, and then the
I
exterior
say
room.
the exterior rooms if you want sleep.
Yes. If you're looking to catch a little bit of a nap or a little bit of break from the action, the outside rooms. Because, we party till 2 a.m.
Or later.
Or later, and
Not in the fence, outside the fence.
Correct. So we got our rooms of the week, the Fire and Ice room, the Harley Quinn room, 2 amazing rooms that obviously we want to see you guys booking your stays in and having a great time in. So once again, we're sold out this weekend. So come on through and have some amazing Halloween fun. Hallowswing 15, Team Jess and Jordan, we're going to be out there. I don't even know what we're wearing. What are we dressing up as this weekend? I don't even know.
I'm not sure yet.
Well, make sure you guys come
One
on by
day
and
at a
check
time.
that out. Because yes.
Oh, a schlong.
Schlongs. Which one would be bigger? You or
Mine.
Me? Definitely. She's definitely the bigger schlong. But coming to you guys live once again from the greatest place on earth, we're locked in at Secrets Hideaway, the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. Team Jess and Jordan, we appreciate all of our lifestylers. Thank you all so much. Can't wait to see you this weekend for Hallowswing 15. It's week number 2.
And I do love matching earrings with you.
That's right. I love them too, babe. And we will see y'all this weekend. Can't wait to party. Let's go.
Yeah.